Have you tried this dish before? If you have not, please watch my video until the very end and you will learn how to cook this dish for yourself at home and also for your family member that likes to try something different like this. Hello everyone, this is Nai Chan and welcome back to my channel called Ilmian Life USA. Today I will show you guys how we Mian people prep our mustard green. There are so many ways you can prep your mustard green and you can eat your mustard green. But here I have the top of the mustard green, the flower, I don't know, I call it tips. And then women people call like gung. So I don't know in English, so I'm just gonna make a new name, say the tips of mustard green. So at this stage, the mustard green is very bitter. So what we do to get rid of the bitterness, we blanch them. So I will show you guys how I blanch my mustard green. Okay, are you guys ready? Here's what I do. I wash my mustard greens tips first because I don't want to see any bugs or any dirt get stuck in between the leaves. So pre-washing is very important. I know a lot of people, they don't do these steps, but I like to do this step because I want to get rid of all the bugs and all the pretty much is everything that hides in there. For me, I like to pre-wash everything first because once you blanch them, you don't need to worry about bugs high in there anymore, so you don't have to wash it again. But if you want to, you can. But if you don't do these steps, if you blanch them first before you wash, a lot of time you have dirt that's stuck between the leaves, or you have bugs that hide inside the leaves, so it's very hard for you to see. So I strongly suggest you do this part first. And once you do this part, and then you don't have to worry about eating bugs or eating dirt after that. These steps right here is very important. A lot of people don't know how to do these steps, and then they end up not making the best of the mustard green tips. So right here is the water. You cannot be too hot or you cannot be too cold. If the water is too hot, your mustard green is going to turn mushy and bitter. If your water is too cold, your mustard green is not going to be soft enough when you're cooking. So it is very important. Here, as you can see, my water is boiling right now. So what I will do, I don't want it to add the mustard green in right now. If I add it in this hot boiling water, my mustard green will be mushy and bitter. So here I add a little bit water just to stop the boiling, and then I can add in my mustard green. Once you put your mustard green in here, don't do too much at once. Just do a little bit at a time, because if you do too much and then the water is not fully cover your vegetable, then it's not good. I would say less than 30 seconds on each batch that I have here. So you don't want it too long. If you keep it here too long, it's going to be too, later on it's going to be too mushy. So it's only, I would say, 30 seconds. After you take out your other batch, you can wait for a little bit, just I would say until you start seeing the water to bubble, and then you can add your second batch in. So you continue to do like this, and then you will have a perfect blanched mustard green for the next day or two for you to eat. The next steps when you're done is put in a container that you can cover with like aluminum foil or lid, so you can keep the steam inside, continue steaming and cooking the mustard green just in a slower way. So when we do this, you don't get to eat it right away, so we normally eat it the next day and the day after, and so on and on. So what you do, you need to cover it really nice and tightly so that the steam does not escape. So tomorrow you will have a nice and brownish color of mustard green tips. It will be ready for you to eat. Here, this is how it looks like on the next day. So now you can wash it before you cook, or you can just cook it like this. You don't have to wash it, but I always rinse it again. Cooking is very simple. I like mine in soup, but my husband, he likes his in stir fry. So I always, when I do this, I always cook in two different dishes. Stir fry for him, soup for me. And right here, all you need to do is just add oil, water, and mustard green. and salt, and that's it. You don't need to put anything else, and you cook till you're liking, like tender enough for you, and then you just remove from the heat and serve. It's delicious. If you ever go to farmers market, you see people sell this, definitely buy it and bring it home and try it out yourself. I'm sure you will like it a lot. Thank you guys for watching my video. If you're non-Mien people, I hope you learned something from me today. And for Mien people, if you're the younger generation, probably this is something that you have not tried to do it yourself. Maybe you have your parents do it for you. I would strongly suggest you give it a try and you will love it.